Quick question. When you call your cat's name, do they come running or just stare at you like you're beneath them? Or worse, do they ignore you completely? Well, don't take it personally. It's not just your cat. But here's the big question. Do cats actually know their names? The answer is yes, but it's complicated. Let's break it down. And by the end, you'll understand exactly what's going on in your cat's fluffy little head. What studies say about cats recognizing their names? First, let's talk science. In 2019, a team of researchers from Japan conducted a study to find out if cats really recognize their names. They tested dozens of cats in homes and even at cat cafes. What they found was fascinating. Cats do respond to their names. The researchers played recordings of people calling the cats by various words, including their names. When the cats heard their own names, most showed a subtle reaction, like moving their ears, flicking their tails, or looking toward the speaker. So yes, your cat knows when you're calling them, but don't expect them to act like a dog and come running with wagging tails and endless enthusiasm. Why do cats ignore us? Now here's where it gets interesting. If they recognize their names, why do they ignore us half the time? It all comes down to personality. Cats are independent creatures. They evolved as solitary hunters, unlike dogs who are pack animals. This means cats respond when they want to, not when you want them to. Sometimes they're just not in the mood. And honestly, that's kind of what makes cats, well, cats. But don't worry, it's not because they don't like you. It's just their way of saying, I'll come when I'm ready, not when you call. How cats recognize their names. So how exactly do cats recognize their names? It's not about the meaning of the word, it's the sound. Cats are highly attuned to the tone and pitch of your voice. When you repeatedly call them by name, they learn to associate that specific sound with something, usually food, affection, or playtime. Think of it this way. When you say whiskers, your cat might hear something like, whiskers, eels, snacks. This association makes them perk up when they hear their name. But don't be fooled, they're not linguists. They're just experts in picking up on patterns and rewards, tips to get your cat to respond to their name. So, what can you do if you want your cat to actually respond when you call them? Here are 3 tips. Positive reinforcement. Use treats or toys to reward your cat whenever they respond to their name. Over time, they'll associate their name with good things. Tone matters. Cats respond better to high-pitched, friendly tones. So ditch the monotone and add a little enthusiasm when you call them. Consistency is key. Use their name regularly, but keep it simple. Don't confuse them by calling them a dozen nicknames like Mr. Fluffy Paws or Princess Meowington. Stick to one name when you're training them. So can cats recognize their names? Absolutely, but whether or not they respond is entirely up to them. And honestly, that's what makes them so charming. They know their names, they know what you want, and sometimes they'll just do the opposite anyway. Classic cat behavior. Does your cat respond to their name? Or do they have a signature ignore the human move? Let me know in the comments! And don't forget to subscribe for more quirky cat content. You won't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next video.